We're going to do a chit chat. I am getting ready for work. I could have worn my company shirt, but that wasn't fashionable enough. So I'm either going to do a simple makeup look. I'm just going to do my everyday look, which is blush, black eyeliner, mascara. I was watching a TikTok yesterday. It basically said that you're not truly free until you free yourself from your parents, you free yourself from the constraints of religion. When you break away from men and what they think, I could not agree more. My last cut off was men. And now I don't give a what they think anymore. And I love that for me. I've spent many years praying to the good Lord to break me free from these jigaboos. I'm finally free. One of the first things that I did was break free from my parents. My mother is someone who is like a keep up with the Joneses kind of person. Everything she does is for image and things that look good. She's one of those people that will never take accountability, who honestly, if in the family we know she's coming to an event, people don't want to come. She's never apologized for a lot of the things she's done, especially to me. I was one of the, honestly, I'm her only child. With me and my younger sister, we're the only children out of the four of us that don't have a relationship with her. I don't really know my biological dad. I met him, but he doesn't have any say over my life. And oftentimes I have felt sad in terms of like, I'm doing life all alone. I do not have parents to guide me, let me know I'm doing well, and things like that. But then I think, damn, I'm kind of free in this bitch. There's just so much I can do with my life. I don't have to check in with anyone. And I don't have any kids and I ain't got no pets. So if you are in your late 20s and maybe early 20s, you feel behind, baby, you're not behind. This is your biggest blessing. Go out there and live life. I've been cut my parents off. I've been stopped thinking about how they feel, to be honest. Although I think up until my late 20s, there was a part of me that still at least wanted my mom's applause or approval. And I can't tell you how long it's been since I haven't given a fuck. But once I started asking questions, doing my own research, and what's interesting about Christianity, they consider curiosity and questioning things like the devil's work. Like if you have more knowledge, then you are harming yourself in a way. It sounds crazy, right? So I see, right? I've had a lot of Christian friends. For me, I just feel like they're so trapped. They are very trapped. They don't question things. They are very easily controlled. And it's funny because with my bipolar, I could tell a difference because when I would be spiraling, basically when I step into my alternate self, I would always question spirituality. And I will always feel like Christianity cannot, god damn, shit, that Christianity could not be the only way. And also, I hated how in Christianity, it's like this religion is the top religion, this religion is the only religion. And that sounds ridiculous to me as well, because aren't we supposed to be loving and accepting of everyone? Third of all, fourth, fifth, or sixth of all, I hate how the Christian church treats the people of the rainbow community. Because again, aren't we supposed to love thy neighbor? Let me not forget the judgmental. They're very judgmental, especially the super Christians. And I'm not sure how anyone could be welcomed in when there's all these rules and all of these thoughts that you cannot question. I can say though, with using the word Jesus, I've had a lot of blessings, and I feel like whatever name you give your God, you can receive the same blessings. It's about your belief system, your faith within the things that you cannot see. Point blank, period. That doesn't have to be minimized to one religion. So as of now, I haven't been to church in over a year. I feel great. Right now, I'm learning more about hoodoo and about African American natural spirituality, and I'm having a ball. And I think what's really neat about that is I'm praying and speaking to people that I've actually met in this lifetime who are no longer here. For me, that just makes more sense. You follow me? Now, let's talk about these niggas. I have always been a lover girl. I am still a lover girl, but I've had to learn boundaries and standards. And the last Dusty I've messed with, one thing about the men I've entertained, they always try to humble me. I've always kind of let them because I was desperate for love. I was an anxious attachment girly. And my main thing was I was more concerned with being kept. So I would allow so many things to happen at the expense of my happiness because what I cared about most is this man staying in my life no matter how bad they drag me or anything. And I'm going to come in here and talk more about that because I've had to fight a lot of shame in those areas, but I've learned to be kind to myself because she was operating in purity, in light, and in kindness. Definitely, I was taken advantage of time and time again. I have experienced a lot of heartbreak, and I've been done in ways that I would not do other people. And that's not to say that I can't be a lover girl anymore. I've just now learned that everyone is not deserving of my time, of my energy, my love, of my care. You know what I mean? And that actually feels very good. So I am in the full phase of breaking free from everything that has tried to constrain me. And one thing I love to say is that I am a free bird. Now I am about to undo this hair. It's a half wig from Ice Hair. Watch my next video, babes.